You probably walked past a millionaire this week and had no idea. No logos, no flex, just stealth wealth. But what are they really hiding? Imagine walking past a billionaire at the airport. No designer logos, no flashy jewelry, just a plain t-shirt, worn sneakers, and an iPhone without a case. You wouldn't even guess they're rich. That's stealth wealth, when people with real money don't show it off. They've mastered the art of blending in while staying far ahead, living below their means, and writing their own financial freedom story. It's the hidden millionaire lifestyle most people never notice. In this video, we'll uncover 7 unusual habits rich people use to protect their privacy, stay powerful, and live on their own terms, without anyone noticing. These aren't your everyday finance tips. They're quiet, clever moves you've probably never seen coming. Habit 1 is something you'll see in your daily life, but never noticed before. And once you spot it, you can't unsee it. Habit 1. The naked phone case, a minimalist status symbol. Take a close look at the phones of ultra-rich people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos. You might notice something strange. No phone case. While most of us use cases to protect our phones, the super wealthy often go without one. This isn't because they don't care. It's a quiet signal. Using a phone with no case shows confidence. If it breaks, they can easily buy a new one. But more than that, it's a kind of hidden message. I don't need to show off. I have nothing to prove. This habit fits into a growing trend called quiet luxury or stealth wealth. It's about showing your success through simplicity, not expensive logos or big brands. It's the opposite of flashy wealth. The phone without a case isn't just about money, it's about mindset. In a world where many people chase attention, the rich are choosing to disappear in plain sight. No logos, no flash, just quiet power. And sometimes, all it takes is a naked phone to say everything. This next habit turns a $3 snack into a $300 flex and flips luxury on its head. Habit 2. Curated casualness, favorite chips with caviar. At a luxury party in New York or Paris, you might expect gold-plated spoons and rare champagne. But what if the rich host hands you a bowl of Lay's potato chips with a spoonful of expensive caviar on top?
Sounds odd, right?
But this is exactly what some of the world's wealthiest people are doing. It's called curated casualness. It's when the super rich mix high-end items with everyday things on purpose. Caviar, which can cost hundreds of dollars, is served with regular chips instead of fancy crackers. It's not a joke, it's a statement. Why do they do it? It shows taste, not just money. Mixing luxury with simple things says, I know it's good, but I don't need to follow the rules. It's playful, clever, and feels effortless. It also makes guests feel comfortable, even if they aren't rich. This style tells us something important. Real wealth doesn't shout, it whispers. Rich people no longer need big signs of status. Instead, they create moments that feel cool and personal. And sometimes, the perfect mix of casual and luxury starts with a $3 bag of chips and a $300 tin of caviar. Habit 3. Investing in rarity, not flash. Many people think rich folks love big diamonds, gold chains, or watches covered in gems. But the truly wealthy often choose a different path. They don't buy flashy items to show off. Instead, they invest in things that are rare, meaningful, and quiet. A rich person might skip a diamond-studded Rolex and choose a vintage Patek Philippe. It may look simple, but collectors know it's worth a fortune because it's rare, crafted with care, and built to last. The same goes for art, furniture, or clothing. The rich often buy limited edition pieces, not because they want to brag, but because they value quality and history. These items are not loud. They're quiet treasures that only a few people recognize. This habit comes from a deep understanding of value. Stealth wealth is about long-term thinking. While others chase trends, the wealthy collect things that will still matter in 50 years. So, if you want to think like the rich, don't just look for shiny things. Look for items with stories, with rarity, and with lasting worth. That's where real value and quiet power lives. This mindset protects them from lifestyle inflation. While others overspend to impress, the rich quietly collect value. This quiet collecting also reflects how the rich downsize to save money. Not their lives, but their signals. Habit 4. Micro-invisibility. Mastering sociocultural fluency. Have you ever met someone who seems super normal, talks about the latest Netflix show, knows the top song on the charts, laughs at the same memes as you, but later you find out they're a millionaire? That's not luck. It's a skill. It's called micro-invisibility. Rich people who practice stealth wealth understand a key part of frugal living. Don't stand out, blend in. They learn how to talk like everyone else, dress simply, and stay up to date with pop culture.
Why?
Because being too different makes people ask questions, and sometimes ask for favors. They don't flash wealth in conversation. They talk about things people relate to, like sports, food, or local events. This makes them more likable and keeps their wealth private. It also protects them from envy, judgment, or unwanted attention. In a world of oversharing, micro-invisibility is a power move. It lets the wealthy stay safe, private, and fully in control, without the noise. Want to think like stealthy rich people? Learn to blend in, not stand out. It's not hiding, it's smart living. Habit 5. Trust layered finances. Multi-entity asset shelters. One big secret of the super rich is how they protect their money, not just how they earn it. While most people put savings in a bank or buy stocks, the wealthy go further. They build layers, using trusts, companies, and legal shelters to keep their assets safe and private. Here's how it works. Instead of owning a house in their own name, they put it under a trust. That trust might be connected to a company. If someone looks it up, they won't find the owner's real name. This is not illegal. It's a smart, legal way to stay protected. These stealth money moves guard against lawsuits, reduce taxes, and keep personal wealth out of the public eye. Even if someone searches their name online, they won't find much. That's the point. It's stealth wealth in action. Most people don't think about this until they're rich. But planning early, setting up trusts or private companies, can help anyone who wants more control and privacy. The lesson? Rich people don't just make money. They protect it in ways most people never see. Giving money away quietly might be the most powerful and misunderstood move the rich make. Habit 6. Politically ambiguous giving. Rich people give a lot of money to charities and causes. But unlike public figures who post every donation on social media, stealth wealth individuals often give quietly and carefully. They avoid choosing sides in politics or hot-button issues. This is called politically ambiguous giving. Why do they do this? Because staying neutral keeps them out of the spotlight. In today's world, one wrong move can lead to backlash, canceled deals, or online hate. Wealthy people know that showing strong public opinions can hurt their businesses or personal lives. Instead of donating loudly to one side, they split their support or give through private foundations. They focus on causes like education, clean water, or disaster relief, areas that bring people together, not divide them. This way, they make a real impact without drawing attention or enemies. They also understand that real giving isn't about praise, it's about results. Quiet donations can still change lives, just without the noise. If you want to think like stealthy rich people, support what you believe in, but do it smartly. Sometimes, the strongest impact comes in silence. Habit 7. The understated uniform, quiet luxury wardrobe. When we think of rich people, we often picture flashy designer clothes, big logos, and red carpet looks. But truly wealthy people often dress the opposite way. Their clothes may look simple, plain colors, no brand names, but they're made with the best materials and perfect fit. This is called quiet luxury. Brands like Loro Piana, Thoreau, or Brunello Cucinelli are favorites among the rich. Most people don't even recognize these names. That's the point. The clothes are expensive, but they don't scream it. They whisper quality. This is part of a larger trend called the understated uniform. Rich people often wear the same styles every day: a clean blazer, tailored pants, soft cashmere sweaters. It saves time and shows confidence. They don't dress to prove anything. They dress for comfort, power, and peace of mind. This style also helps them stay low-key in public. No attention, no questions, just quiet elegance. If you want to dress like the rich, skip the logos. Focus on fit, fabric, and timeless style, the quiet uniform of rich people habits. Stealth wealth isn't about hiding, it's about living smart. Rich people who follow these habits aren't afraid to enjoy their money, but they choose privacy, peace, and long-term value over loud displays. Whether it's skipping the phone case, dressing in quiet luxury, or giving without attention, each habit shows quiet confidence. You don't have to be a millionaire to start. Pick one habit and practice it. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how you think, spend, and live. In a noisy world full of showing off and lifestyle inflation, stealth wealth is a smart, peaceful path to financial independence and quiet wealth. And the best part? It's not about having more, it's about needing less to feel powerful. If this video opened your eyes, send it to a friend who's chasing wealth the loud way. Then ask, would you rather look rich or actually be free? Hit like if you're choosing quiet power. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.